Fuck, I'm muted again! Oh, I had a really good intro as well. Actually, it wasn't that good. But... Ohayo, ne-san. Ohayo. Ohashima, konshima, jiri jiri etsuyo kingshima. Where's my BGM? Oh, why is it playing on speaker? Hold on. Okay. Okay, good morning everyone, or good afternoon, good night, good evening. It's your Kingshima here. Today we're gonna be playing Ace Attorney once more for the 6th time. We're still in the beginning phases of episode 2, but we will continue with that today. Did you guys miss me? Hee hee hee. It's only been like, what, 2 days or something, but did you guys miss me? I missed you guys a little bit, maybe. Hello, hi, hello, Benumi, Mesoshima, Fambushima, Ankorishima. Felt like 2 years. I know, I tend to have that kind of effect on people. You know, that's just how amazing I am. I wake up to people writing thank you tweets to me on Twitter. That's how amazing I am. Honestly, I woke up and I saw Heron's tweet and I was like, yeah, I'm so amazing, haha. As expected of me, that's just the kind of life I lead. I lead by example. But yeah, this week I'm streaming a tiny bit less. It feels like a lot less actually. 3 times this week. But it's mostly, actually the reason isn't because I'm tired. Tiredness is one of it, so I should really pace myself anyways. But also I might potentially be meeting another person this week and I'm not sure when, and so just in case I'm going to just to play it safe, I'm going to clear out my schedule a little bit. So yeah, who could I be meeting this week, huh? It could be someone you guys know. But yeah, anyways, look forward to that. Me, you wish. Oi, can you come over? Can you actually fly over? I'll let you sleep on my bed. Why can't you just fly over? You say that and you don't come over. This is why women always lie. All women do is eat hot chip and lie. I know what you are, Helen. Okay, well, let me try and open Ace Attorney. Seriously, you're like, oh, Shiva, wanna come over, wanna come? Then come then, huh? When are you gonna come over? New open Ace Attorney. I'm so sleepy. I ended up sleeping at 4 AM again for some reason. I don't know why. You'll come? What kind? In what way? Never mind. Anyways. Have a donut. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you, Miss Oshima. That's okay. I already have my royal sweets. I have my royal... See, I have food this time. I'm not gonna get as tired easily. Hell's gonna start the car. Anyways, I have my royal chocolate coronet. My royal chocolate coronet. What do you call it? Chocolate cornet. Does this even exist in the Western world? It's the thing from Lucky Star. You know, the one that's like, do you eat it from the head or the butt? And the first discussion in episode 1. Which side do you eat it from? That's actually a good question. And now that I've started eating it, I think Miyuki's answer was correct the whole time. You have to take one end and stuff it into the other end, so then you get the perfect balance of chocolate. Because the one that I buy, the chocolate's all on one end, like the fat end. So if you eat from like the the I don't know which way is the tail end, but like the sharp end, then you end up just eating bread. But then you don't want to finish with just bread. So I feel like you gotta like spread it out yourself. I think the truly chaotic way to eat this would just to like be like you unravel it and then you just kind of like mix it all together. I should kind of want to do that. What if I unravel this bread? It only exists in anime, but Shima is anime, so he can eat it. That's so true. I am anime, so I eat anime. Just suck a bit of it and put it on the. Oh wait, I can't read anymore. Hold on, wait. Mindokusana. Just suck a bit of it and spit it out on the side for later. So true. Just like, what if I just like inhaled the whole thing? Like, what if I like suck out all the chocolate first and then eat the bread later? Okay, let's start playing Ace Attorney. Let me turn this on. Yeah, but once again, I am operating on 5 hours of sleep when I really shouldn't be. But I don't know why I keep staying up until 4 AM. There's something inside of me just compels me to. By the way, the day before yesterday, I ended up sleeping. Like, I got home at around like 10 PM. I got in my bed. I was just like, I'm just gonna lie for a bit. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit sleepy, a little bit EP. I'm gonna sleep a little bit, tiny little bit, maybe for an hour max. And I set an alarm and everything. I ended up sleeping until 5 AM. And then it was like 5 AM and I was like, shit, I still need to do work. Should I do a little bit of work? Okay, I'll get up at 7 AM and do a little bit of work. And I got up at 7. I didn't wake up at 7 and then I ended up sleeping until like 8:50. So I slept from 10 till 8:50 the other day. But once again, I am in sleep debt. Chocolate croissant? Croissant? Yeah, I have those back in my college years. What are you? You don't eat croissants anymore? I actually have no idea how to pronounce that. King needs to get his beauty sleep. It's okay. I'm beautiful all the time anyways. This handsomeness cannot be stopped by something like sleep. Actually, I am getting breakouts. That's bad. Probably should sleep a bit more. Especially before meeting someone. But yeah, oh, my skin's so bad now. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I keep spending way too much at anime is what I want to say. Keep going to anime. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Hold on, before I get into Ace Attorney, I want to talk about my goldfish that I was only with for 30 minutes. So on Saturday I went to have the Totoro cream puffs and it was really, really yum. It was really cute. It was so good. Kind of expensive, but that's what you have to pay for Totoro, right? If you want to eat Totoro, I think that's pretty worth it. I had the strawberry flavored one, not because I'm a pussy or anything, but because it's really yum. Strawberry is the best flavor next to chocolate. I could have probably chosen chocolate as well, but both are good. And then on Sunday, I went to this like big ass arcade in Chiba because one of my friends saw it on TikTok, and to be honest, I watched the TikTok. I was like, this guy looks like a douchebag. But anyways, I went there, and it was like a really big, like it calls itself a UNC, which is like an amusement park, right? But it's more like a giant arcade. It's got like table tennis tables, billiards, batting center, lots of UFO catchers, lots of claw machines, and yeah, obviously goldfish scooping, a lot of like typical arcade games, and they also have go-karts and what else, basketball as well, but you have to win the basketball from the UFO catcher, and my friends ended up buying that. But yeah, anyways, what was it? What was it? Yeah, so for the goldfish scooping, if you guys don't know what that is, you see it often in anime. That's how I know about it, because I saw it in an anime once. It's like I don't know if it's as common in anime nowadays, but I feel like it has like a very nostalgic feeling to me. And a lot of the old anime back in the day, they'd have like goldfish scooping. So it's like a big tank full of goldfish, and they give you a little scoopy scoop. But it's like calling it a scoop would be an overstatement. It's kind of like, it looks like a bubble ring. What do you call it? The thing you blow a bubble into, and on the inside they put paper. So it's like a net with like a paper, but it's like not concave or anything. It's just flat. Anyways, they give you that, and I was like, oh, what if it breaks on my first try? But it was actually pretty strong. I don't know if they like put extra paper in for me, but it was pretty strong. So I got like 2 fish on my own, and then I was like to my friends, I was like, you guys want to try? And then we ended up scooping up like 5 fish together, or like 6, including one big, like a googly-eyed black one. I really like that one because I used to have a goldfish like that in my childhood. Also, like in my family home, we had a goldfish that lived for like more than 10 years. I think like 12 or so years until it passed away. So goldfish can live for a long time. And also, like back in the day, I had like a host family in Ishikawa, and the host mom there was telling me how like she won a fish at a festival at once, and it grew like it was alive for like 20 years. So it is possible to have these fish live for a long time. Anyway, so that's what I was hoping for. I was like, you know what, technically I don't think I'm allowed pets in my apartment, but you know, it's goldfish. Goldfish don't really count. They're not really pets. They're not gonna ruin the furniture. It's just goldfish. And so, yeah. So, like, the rule of this game is no matter how many goldfish you pick out, you're only gonna be able to take max 3 home. And so I was like, I'll take 3 then. I mean, it was 200 yen. It was like $2. $2 for 3 goldfish. I think that's really worth it. I don't know how much goldfish is worth in your country, but in New Zealand, goldfish is like at least like $15, like $20 per fish. So I was like, this is such a good deal. I am gonna be spending like $100 on like Amazon like tanks and equipment and stuff, but you know, it's totally worth it. It's all good. And yeah. So they put the goldfish in a baggie for me. So it's like one of those, like, just imagine the girl from Finding Nemo, you know, the one that's like fishy and starts like shaking the bag. Yeah, that was me with the bag of fish, and I was just carrying that around with me. And then at some point, the fish kind of like, my friend was like, oh, the fish aren't really moving, like they kind of look tired, and I was like, yeah, just let them rest. And then she was like, you know what, I'm gonna put some more water in, like you continue on playing pool. And I was like, okay. And then she was really nice, and she like went back to the place we got the fish from, and she came back empty-handed, and I was like, huh? She was like, I'm so sorry, Shima. I was like, huh? What happened? No, don't tell me. And she was like, the moment they released the fish back into the water, 2 of them died. Aside from the black one, the 2 goldfish died. And then they were like, you know, like you can come get the fish when you leave. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like just processing it like, oh, 2 goldfish died. But then at the time when we were leaving, all my other friends were like, Shima, do you really want to get, like, where's your goldfish? Do you want to get your goldfish? And I was like, should I get my goldfish? I don't want there to be more casualties. And so I just kind of left it. I was like, it's okay. I don't think I could live with the fact that I killed like 6 fish if I had to, what do you call it? If I got another bag of 3 fish and like all 3 of them died on the way home, I'd kill myself. No, I wouldn't, but like I'd be very sad. Yeah, anyways, that was the emotional trauma I sustained on Sunday. You know, at least I experienced it. It's a bit unethical. Yeah, it was pretty sad. There was like a dead fish floating in the tank as well, and there was like one that was like squished at the bottom. But you know, yeah. Overall, they look pretty healthy, I guess. Yeah. Not sure how ethical it is, and I feel like probably the fish are weak to begin with because I googled it later and apparently they last for like 7 to 9 hours in the bags, but probably because the fish are really stressed out because, like, you know, people are poking them all the time and like trying to catch them, so I can imagine the fish like were probably stressed to begin with. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's probably a bit of animal cruelty. PETA would come for me, but yeah, it was good meeting them. I was really prepared to like take them home and give them a new home, and you know, treat them like the fish royalty they are. I was ready for them to be my heirs, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll get another pet one day, someday. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I have 2 dogs in my family home, and the OG Shima Kingdom, the Mama Shima Kingdom. I have a German Shepherd and a miniature Schnauzer, and they're very, very cute. They go taco and pasta. I really miss them. I'm gonna go back to see them sometime. Anyways, that was my very sad, tragic story. But aside from that, yeah, and then afterwards, I think I felt really bad, so I went to Animate and bought a bunch of merch that I shouldn't probably have bought. I spent a bit of money on Needy Sanji merch. I bought like because they released a voice pack recently, but I don't think I bought it. It was like the servants and what's it called, masters one or whatever. Feels a bit wrong. But I bought the Sunny and Albin postcard and the Sunny standee, and then a Suzuki Masaru standee, and then I bought some card captor Sakura goods as well. Yeah, I know that feeling. I used to have little fish in my middle school years, and the last part is the fish won't last long. No, but if you take care of it properly, they'll live for like 12 plus years, like our old goldfish did. But yeah, most goldfish don't live for long. And I think that's a skill issue for most people, and also sometimes the fish are just born kind of weak. But yeah, it'd be that way, I guess. Anyways, let's play Ace Attorney. It's already 9:30. Let's get started. I feel like all of these streams always end up being like half a Zatsudan stream. Also, I'm kind of hungry now. Should I start eating or should I start playing? I'll start playing first. Let's see. It's just my life so interesting. But part of me is like, I need to stop going out and touching grass because my money, I'm spending too much of my money. And every time you go out, you have to spend money on food. And, you know, everything adds up. Okay. Yosha, let's start. Let's continue on with the adventure. What were we doing last time again? Oh my gosh, it's my Russian sweetie. No, I shouldn't. She's underage. Should I give her a present? Move. Examine. What can I examine? What am I supposed to do? Still investigating and telling Sholmes to best stay at the corner. Yeah, he needs to stay in the corner. Sholmes is so annoying. Don't get in the way of my investigation. I guess he kind of helps. This is a very nice photo. I guess we've already looked at this before, so I don't really need that anymore. Oh! Should I be presenting stuff? Or like, I won't get deductions right now if I present stuff, right? I'll just present stuff. This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes. And he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, oh, I am on the right track. 1:23 AM. I can hear a faint whistling sound. Were you whistling? It's bad luck to whistle at night. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 AM, what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins to his cabin, you see. I'm such a genius. I can't believe I chose the right thing to show to her. It's up there on the wall. Actually, in other words, wait, what did she say? This little pisses me off as well. Everyone pisses me off. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh. Miss Pavlova, has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything. Oh. Stop lying! Knock, knock. Excuse me, Mr. Roylott. Yes, what? Wow, she's fast. She really went back into the disguise already. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once, please. Put down your scissors. Alright, I will come now. What? You must leave now. Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us. I want to pet your snake. Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott. Get out! The passenger said out, or you want me to throw you out. No, Zaddy, don't. Looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later. What a pity. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. To be continued. I should have finished here last time. That's awkward. If only I knew how little time this would take. Save your current progress. Okay, I will just have that over here then. Da-da-da-da. 9th January. This is Bria. First class cabin passageway. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. I wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what that speckled band might be. It is, it's obvious, guys. It's a snake. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. Don't worry, I'm strong. I'll fight him for you. I'm 2 meters tall. Is this the Burger King foot leader's voice? Yeah, it is. He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Oh, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh yes, he's completely disappeared. When did he do that? When did he do that? He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring these were securely back on my wrists. How does he even do that? He should just be a magician at this point. Oh, what do we do? He's got a bit of midriff showing. He's a bit fruity, this man. Examine. Belly button. I really wish we'd had a chance to look around in Miss Pavlova's cabin. Stroganoff. What? Why you look like that? You want something? Hmm? Maybe. You want me to throw you out again? Hmm? Oh no, don't throw me around, big strong zaddy. Oh no, definitely not that. Next time I have to throw you out, I show you where lobsters spend winter. Understand? Wait, where do I spend winter? Understand! Where do lobsters spend winter? Feels like a riddle. She must stop staring. I'm not staring. These are very like, what is this vibe? IDK, but it's fruity. I don't think he'll ever forget your face, Naruhodo-san. You know, that's what happens when you're really handsome. It's hard for people to forget about you. Can't think of a good food-related term. Charming in British. What? Oh yeah, that we don't belong there. It's locked. We can't even go to the pleb area. All I have are donuts. What are you guys talking about? Focus on the game. Oopsies. Wait, do we have to look around again? We already looked around here before. What's the difference? Do we go back in then? Okay, we've already looked at that. Can't find anything out of place. Okay. First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. No, not our cabin. Kazuma Sama's. Okay, bitch. I see how it is. Okay, it's not your cabin. It's Kazuma Sama's cabin. We're hungry. You forgot to feed us. That's your own responsibility. I'm not your dad. Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. Wow, so I can only be inside the wardrobe. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as the wardrobe I've been calling home. Anyways, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga has managed to uncover any new clues. Yes, we should probably find him and ask. Can we go back? Can we not go back? Where's... Huh? Oh, did it? Oh, wait, I can move it around. That's a different one, right? Move. That was a waste of time. 9th January. It is Brudia. First class cabin number 1. It looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject. I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. What do you mean unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of his cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Oh, yes, but I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. This investigating stuff's a pain. I want to be in court already. Oh, there he is. Oops. Oh, why is domestic violence? Hosonaga-san, who did this to you? Who did this to you? I'll go. I'll take revenge for you. What happened to your faces? Please don't worry about it. It's just a flesh wound. They're just scratches. Made by a beer, maybe. When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fists and then toss me overboard. Damn, these Russian salesmen? Not salesmen, sailors. Yeah, why can't sailors be called salesmen? Because S-A-I-L-S-M-A-N. Sales. But the pummeling was over in a flash and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing really. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Hosonaga! Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh. Well, you kind of deserved it, Hosonaga, for not being a good investigator and inspector since the last trial. You're really gonna victim blame here? Hosonaga, my man, did nothing wrong. He's just a little bit useless sometimes, but he's a good guy. Yeah, see, people are brutal. If the king declares it a new word, then it is in the dictionary. Exactly. In the Shima dictionary, salesman is A-I-L-S-M-A-N is a new word. Is a real word. I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Herlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found out. I'm gonna eat a little bit of bread. Why are you doing this? Stop it, this is cringe. Hosonaga, he's trying his best. Okay, time to eat my... Man, they've only filled like half of it. The supermarket chococorone is very uneven. Maybe I should just unravel it. Oshiete, oshiete yo. Now it looks like an abomination. Poor Dirkali, the Pavlo versus the captain next door. I bet he's a fan or something. I'm not. He looks like he'd be a ballet fan. What self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Ahem, ahem, ahem. Oops, I think I upset them here. He's a simp. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? An angel would never do something like that. Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Solid argument. Oop, now I've definitely upset him. Jessica, how's your investigation here prove fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. Yeah, the best thing you can do is to do nothing. Just stay calm. Don't do anything. I bet he's gonna steal evidence, isn't he? He likes stealing evidence, this guy. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. There is one thing. Do you have a small piece of new information for you? Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. Oh shit, I forgot to make a going live tweet. Hold on. Keep forgetting nowadays. Lately. New information. What is this new information you have, Inspector? It's this. The Buria medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report. No. My bestie roommate husband, Kazuma-sama. So what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae. Where is that? Is what's written in the report. His neck was broken? Oh, thank you for the translation. Yes, so it seems so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So at first I think they were considering poison. What if he just got poisoned and then he broke his neck falling down? But turns out they found no trace of poison in the system at all. Didn't we learn from last time poison's not that easily trackable? There's a lot of poisons that if you don't know what poison it is, then you can't find it, if that makes sense. Well, what weapon was used then? Nothing has been found as yet, but the fact that there are no signs of a wound. Bro got his neck snapped by a snake and poison? No, but, you know, it's like this. If a snake facts, made by Shima, which may or may not be true, but apparently, there's like two types of snakes. One is like the poisonous type. If they're poisonous, they usually won't be able to like strangle you or anything. And then there's like the strong, like, the type that like, what do you call it, strangles you and like, they're really strong and they eat you, swallow you whole. Yeah, there's two different types. If it's, oh, yeah, like a boa constrictor, right? Then it's like a non-poison type. But I feel like for this one, I'm assuming that he got bitten by the snake, got poisoned, and then kind of like, oh no, I can't, blah, blah, and then he like fell over, broke his neck. Suggested it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark. See, otherwise, if he got strangled by a snake, I think he would have left a mark on his neck, right? Strangulation marks. I feel like, cause I've watched Bakemonogatari, and you know when Nadeko gets like all the snakes on her and stuff, there's like snake marks, right? Right? I feel like it does leave some kind of a mark, cause you're like, it's like getting strangled by a piece of rope. All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. What if this time it was an accident? That would be terrible. After all, if I didn't trust you, I never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Oh, Hosonaga! Hosonaga trusted me this whole time, unlike you, Susato, you little bitch. I hate you. The post-mortem report has been entered into the court record. Great detective. Susato can go to hell. I hate her. Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, was he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor investigating. This guy's cringe. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Oh, this is a new expression. I haven't seen this before. What is he stroking? His hat? What is he stroking right now? What is this? That bead of sweat. Actually, now that you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish! Was all he said. It's shoe polish! Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. Oh, the thing on the ground? It was when he was over there by the piece of broken glass, you see? It's shoe polish! Perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think? Why was it shoe polish? Oh yes, that must be it. But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. He licked it. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan, a sort of dark brownish red then. Yes, a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Okay, little servant girl. Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polished Kazuma shoes as they scuffed on the floor? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Maybe he just tripped over. He got poisoned, he tripped over on something, he smashed his head on the ground and died. The mark on the floor has been entered into the court record. That is my theory for now. He's having a good time. He indeed is. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my posts. My fellow crewman's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be for a little bit. Thank you. Ahem. Poor Inspector, you look exhausted. No, he's always been sick. It's chronic illness. Oh no, well. I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san. He was my responsibility. Yeah, it was your one job! Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You are his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. What if everyone got poisoned by the stupid snake, but Kazuma was just dumb enough to like step on a piece of glass or something and like trip over and hit his head on the ground? Yeah, what if it was just that everyone got, would it be sad if he was murdered or that, oh wait, I wish, the stupid love heart's so annoying. Would it be sad if he was murdered or just died in a freak accident? I mean, that would change who I blame the incident on. If he just died by himself, I'd be like, fuck you, Kazuma, you're stupid. How could you leave me? How could you leave me as a male widow? What do you call a male widow? A widow's female only? What do you call a male? Huh? Is there a name for that? Let me investigate. A wood dude. Wood dude. That sounds like a Pokemon. It really is such a beautiful color, this glass. It looks like whatever it was has broken clean in two. But the other half is nowhere to be seen. What if... I have no idea. Then there's the brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish, according to that great detective you seem to know all about. I suppose it must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Okay, maybe. But what I'd like to know is this. How can a detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not something else? Because he's a great detective, of course. I'm gonna slap you. That's hardly a reason, is it? Okay, what if... What if Kazuma, everyone got drugged, right? Everyone got poisoned by the snake. Or, you know, maybe everyone got drugged in their drinks and food. And then Kazuma sees the snake. And he's like, be gone, snake, and gets out his sword and tries to take the snake down. But then he trips because he's like poisoned by something in his food. And then he just falls over, hits his head on the ground and dies. I'm such a genius. I should just become a detective. Okay. I think we should go and find the other guy. What's his name? Herlock Sholmes. Where is he? Come back. I don't like moving around in games. I wish this was just a court. Look, Naruto-san's even strong enough. It's going strong enough. Oh, I guess it's like a double pun. Beef strong enough and beef strong enough. The burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his arms and glaring at us. All these Russian names are impossible to remember. Tra-la-la. Did you hear that? Sounded like someone singing. Tra-la-la-la, lira-lira-lay. I did it in the great detective way. Oh, it's British man. There's caroling. I know about lark-like voice. Oh, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate. Definitely. Before that, Stringy Knot crewman comes back. It's Stroganoff, not Stringy Knot. Ikoka. It's opened! It's let out. You know what'll be really funny if we see the British man's body on the ground and he's just been poisoned by the snake. Haha, serves him right. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh. Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things. It's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. Suppose you're right. For Kazuma's sake. I wish I could lie down while streaming. Not just for Kazuma-sama. What do you mean? It can't be long now until we arrive at the port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. What is this? Are you gonna confess to me now? We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. Alright, we are investigating. Snooping around for clues isn't a crime. It would be usually. Where is the detective guy? Oh my, Miss Pavlova's case is open. It's completely empty inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret. Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Beria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. It's so obvious. What is this, a kid's game? Can I type in the answer? It's a snake. And more to the point, where is it now? Shall we have a little look and see what's been thrown away? Going through people's trash is not good, but it's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone's rubbish, you know? Ugh, those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. Hey, she was the one who was like, we need to investigate thoroughly, and now I'm trying to investigate thoroughly. You're gonna stop me now? What is this? See a bowl with a little milk, maybe? Probably for the pet. However, these are special circumstances, I think. Exactly, we have no choice. There's hardly anything in here at all. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. Why are you disappointed now? You said that, you know, you shouldn't look through people's trash. I wonder what this little saucer is doing on the floor. Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped. More like it was put there deliberately. Oh, do you think there could be a leak in the roof just above here? What, a leak? Is this ship quite safe? Girl, you're so stupid. I'm throwing you off. I'm sure that even if there's a little leak on the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is gonna sink. No, you're right. Of course you're right. She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? That's kind of cute. I investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Okie dokie, let's go out again. Was there something else I needed to look at? Ah! I really want to slap him on the back of the head. Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes, look! Wow, you never know where he's going to turn up next, do you? seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself. Tra-la-la, lira-lira-lay. I did it the great detective way. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us? Yeah, if this was an anime, he'd be voiced by Miyano Mamoru for sure. He's simply in extremely high spirits. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yard bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's lucky herlock was about. Excuse me. I solved it all and stood tall. I did it the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes! What is it you want to fight? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing and I was just about to reach the climactic finish. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now is a good time as any. What was he doing, the Macarena? I very nearly dropped you to the floor, one of our famous hooks. Alright, I get the picture. Now could you put those fists away? This is so annoying. This is so annoying. So Sato was such a nag. Maybe Kazuma faked his death for real. Why are there two annoying characters in here? There's like no redeeming there's no redeeming character in here at all. I miss Kazuma so bad. Everyone here's so annoying. Everyone's stupid. Mr. Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. I swear, I feel like before Kazuma was my motivation for playing this game, and now I'm stuck with these like two annoying sidekicks. It's so fucking annoying. Yes, that. I was immersed in study of the ship's log as pinned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything useful from it? Well, after 2 AM this morning, the majority of the entries are blank. Which means that there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so... This idiot, this fella really thinks he's onto something. You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it. Sorry. Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman of stand sentry in this first class passageway. And he has an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour. Oh, he writes that in every 30 minutes? Dude, just get a computer. Nothing to report? Precisely, but simply the seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. That means something happened after 2 AM. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. Do you mean? Yes. There were circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. No smoking indoors. It's a fire hazard. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file. What are you talking about? Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Really? Oh, I'm starting to understand what my way is. I see. What makes Sholmes? Brilliance. Brilliance. Oh wait, oops. Ooh, ouch. What is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry about yourself. I seem to have been afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason, nothing more. I really wish I was better at laughing. Well, my friends, until our next encounter. Like, I wish I could do an evil villain laugh, but I can't really. He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Something wrong, Sasato-san. You seem lost in thought. It's just... well, I feel the same. Sorry? Everyone seems to have a throbbing head. Ever since I woke this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing... Oh, you too? What if this is all a dream? This is all a dream. Where am I going now? Oh, what's in the court record again? Okay, maybe we should show him that. Court record. これだ! You see, it was at 2 AM. Oh, can I not present anything to him? What the hell? Can't present. Can't present right now. Well, I want to give him a present. I want to give him a present. What did he say again? What am I supposed to be doing now? Until our next encounter. Okay. どうする? What else are we missing? What have I not seen yet? Wait, let's go back into the hallway, passageway. Okay, we've already done this. There's a cheese trap. Do snakes like cheese? Ooh. Oh, I've already done this one. Let's see. What do you guys, Shimas, what do you think I should do now? Shima, what should I do? What have I not looked at yet? I need to progress the story. Wish I could present him. Can I really not present to the inspector guy? Can you look outside the boat? I can try and move to that door, but I don't think I can get out. supposed to talk to him. You, where did you go? Oh, sorry, I just went to the next door cabin to investigate. Why? Who gave you permission for this? I gave myself permission. I am the king of Shima Kingdom. Oh, well, see, man, Hosonaga did. That new Japanese, was it? The Nipponjin, what are they called? 11s? 7-Eleven. Oh, what did I call them in Code Geass again? 11s? 7s? I can't remember. Later, I will roll him into a ball and throw him in cold room. There, he's gone back to guarding the door. Hope investigator Hosonaga doesn't find himself in too much trouble on our account. He's really gone out of his way to help us, hasn't he? When we get back to Japan, we'll have to take him for a steak at La Carnival. At the place where someone died? Are we really gonna do that? Are there no restaurants in the entirety of Nippon? That could be a very long time from now, Naruhodo-san. Okay, we finished him. Oh, the bolt had been firmly closed. Why is it broken now? It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy, and it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, if the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. Oh no, that's when okay. Never mind. That's from the beginning. Yeah, my theory is he drowsy, he saw snake, he panic, he die. That's the only steakhouse they have. That's so sad. I don't want to do searching for clues anymore. I just want to do the problem solving part. Yeah, I don't want to click around anymore. It would seem this teapot is empty. So the natural conclusion is that the Russians are a very thirsty people. I'm not sure. I feel like you're doing a Sherlock Holmes here. Herlock Sholmes. Or maybe because Miss Pavlova only came into this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet. I mean, it could be either. It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd lay 1,000 to 1 on it. Why are you so sure? You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruhodo-san? Okay, I guess I gotta look around this cabin more. Naruhodo-san, I'm right here, yes. Why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into a wardrobe when I wasn't looking. What are you saying? There's no place like home. That isn't my home. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in here, but no such luck. Where could Miss Pavlova's friend be hiding? Oops. Could be inside the bed. Oh, no, I already clicked on that. No. No, we have to look for up here. I'm not sure, it might be part of the mission. Ha ha ha. Ah, oops, wait. Wait a second. So this ventilator connects to Kazuma's cabin next door. Okay. Yes. Although what a foolish shipbuilder must be to open a ventilator into another room. Oh, maybe. It's so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin will notice and raise the alarm. Or the occupants of both cabins will die of gas poisoning. So true. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled band coming out of this ventilator. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything new here. Do you think that's the god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door. In Kazuma's cabin. Perhaps. Hi, Shimamle, what did I miss? Gas poisoning? Yeah, it was herlock sholmes being annoying again. I ate a chocolate cornet. I'm so sleepy again. I feel like I'm falling asleep. Perhaps Miss Pavlov was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase. Oh, that's a good idea. Search the ventilator from the other room. Not Rusty. Ben and me are so smart. I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company? Also, can you hear me from this distance? Is it okay? Am I too quiet? I'm like leaning against the back of my chair right now. Alright then, it must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage? Not everything bad happens. Okay, that's good. Okay, well anyways, I'll send them all straight here. Oh no, why are you such OCD? Why are you destroying the evidence? Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, I guess that was all we needed to look at to move the story forward. Shut down the engines immediately. Vessel sighted a quarter-mile fore. Full stop, hard to starboard. All hands brace for impact. What the? Think we're about to crash into another ship, Titanic. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. So Sato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all? I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo-san. I wish I was stuck in the darkness of Kazuma, but it has to be this girl. It looks like we avoided a collision. I think, yes, the ship has come to a stop. Oh my goodness, what about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Hello, is anybody in here? Shout if you need assistance. Oh, that sounds like Inspector Hosonaga. Is that you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door quickly. What? The bolt? The bolt's shut. Oh my gosh, that's another mystery. So basically, it could have just not been a locked room murder at all. It could have been open, but then like this happened because the alarm was raised. Just like yesterday, while everyone was like drugged or something. And that's why. We're gonna die, Shima. These doors are automatic. No, Uncle Red, you really have low IQ. No offense. It's cause the ship toppled over. That's why. The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susato-san? No, I didn't touch it. Oh, that's strange. How did? And look at all the books. The same as yesterday. I see. So, someone must have pressed the alarm, but none of them heard the alarm. So I'm assuming all of them got drugged somehow. But somehow this happened. Naruhodo-san, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in? I better tidy this place up first. No, don't destroy the evidence. A violent emergency stop had solved one mystery, at least, in a very vivid way. But I knew that what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I hurried around, tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. What is on the other side? To be continued! Should I stop here? I'm a little bit sleepy. But now I want to know what happens. I want to know. I want to know what happens. I was so ready to sleep before, but I want to know what happened on the other side of the cabin door. 9th January, SS Buria, Miss Pavlova's cabin. Somehow, the door to the cabin we were in ended up bolted after we made an emergency stop. Have you ever thought of a sleep stream? That would be so boring. I don't understand sleep streams. I don't understand it when people stream themselves sleeping. Susato-san took a deep breath and gently slid back the bolt. Not that I snore or anything, but what if, like, sometimes when I'm really, really tired, I end up snoring. What if I end up snoring on stream? That's really cringe. You, what you are doing in Miss Pavlova's quarters? Oh, you both look unhurt. Good. Oh, Hosonaga, you look like a dying anime mom. Yes, we're fine, thank you. What on earth happened? We heard something about how we were going to collide with another ship. Yes, it happens. It appears to have been a false report, though. Well, how did that happen? Someone pressed the alarm, I guess. There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought he saw a ship ahead. This person obviously triggered the alarm, and that's why we made an emergency stop. IDK, but my guess is people like the ambient noise of someone sleeping. I guess, everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming. Crew are running everywhere. This first class area is the only quiet part of the ship at the moment. Oh, I see. Someone triggered the alarm? Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside? You wicked intruder, dressed all in black, you're the devil! Wow. Sorry, me. I've been called a lot of things before, but devil is the first. You opened my traveling case. How could you? I did not open it. I did not. Yeah. Hosonaga looks messed up. Someone help him. For real. Someone give him, like, he needs to go to hospital ASAP. What? No, we didn't touch it. That's right, Miss Pavlova. It was already open when we came into your cabin. I swear it was already open. It wasn't us. Inspector! Yes? Arrest this man! I know he did it! He is a criminal! Is it not enough that he has killed a man? Oh my god! I bet she's the murderer. Duh! And he is still away as well. The vixen promises not to steal chicken, do you believe? I promise not to steal chicken! Take him away! He's a trespasser as well as everything else. Stowing away, trespassing, killing. She is right. You are a devil. I am the chainsaw devil. It doesn't look good, does it? I'm the Riz devil, actually. There is Sal below deck. Throw him in. Tomorrow we dock in Hong Kong. Then we give you straight police. Wait, a Sal? Please investigate us, Inspector Hosonaga. Is there nothing you can do? This is a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. Shogunai na. After my last effort to appeal to the captain's good nature, I think I'm out of options. It's Jova. I guess we're going to jail. That's it. Goodbye. This is a real crisis. I've got to find a solution. Immediately! Right now! I'm so sleepy. I might end this soon because I'm sleepy. I don't know, I'm so tired lately. It might just be the change of weather. It's been raining a lot, like a ton. Listen, I'm sorry that we snuck in here without your permission, but get out now! We just needed to investigate in here to help understand. Bliat. Oh, it's no use. She's not going to listen. I need to find someone who will. He's not gonna listen, but Hosonaga would. Please, just give me a little more time. I do nothing for you except show you way to ship's prison cell. Thanks, but no thanks. But I'm innocent. I didn't kill anyone. And trespassing and stowing away? Well, you know, those are very small crimes. Trespassing is, you know, sometimes life can lead you down some unusual avenues and well. Enough, you are guilty. Ship's cell is the only place fit for you. Come on, there has to be someone. Some savior to rescue me from this crisis. Hosonaga! Hosonaga-sama! You've got yourself into a difficult situation here. Hosonaga-san. Sorry, I was just so desperate to find a clue. I'm afraid there's really nothing more I can do to help you. If I push my luck any further, a punch to the face will be the least of my worries. I'm really sorry. I have to take responsibility for giving you the freedom to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin. Now this has happened, I'll have to report to the captain at once. I really need some help here. I need a savior to rescue me. Oh my gosh. Do I have to look for the detective guy? I refuse. I actually refuse. I hate this guy so much. Oh my god, what the fuck is he doing right now? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No! I hate Great Britain. I hate Sherlock Holmes. Herlock Sholmes. Herlock Sholmes hate! I would rather... You know what? Let's just go to prison. I'll get the death penalty. I don't want him to save me. It's fine. I'll just go. Take me. Sir, just take me. Just take me. Take me. Lead me to my prison cell. Can I move by myself? Can I move to a prison cell by myself? Where's the prison cell? Where's the do I really have to do this? Do I really have to? Do I have no other choice? Do we really have to get Mr. fucking Sherlock Holmes to help me? No! 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 I hate this! Ah! KMS! Okay, whatever. What the? What are you doing up there? Should we end the game here? Should we? Should we end this game for now? Thank you for coming today. Oh my gosh, Mr. Sholmes! Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like on one's head. Have I not told you that as a detective, it is my business to know what other people do not? This isn't mere tomfoolery, my boy. Oh no. Well, why were you hanging from that hook before then? Isn't it obvious to properly assess the weight of 20,000 rubles, naturally? I wish to determine if it would bend that conceited-looking hook on the wall so full of brag and bounce. That tiara's kind of fitting somehow, yeah. Somehow it kind of suits him. I'm sure Sholmes is saying, you're not ending the stream unless I say so. Well, I don't want to listen to him. Oh, I never know whether to take this man seriously or not. Why even considering you shouldn't take him seriously? You again, the great detective? Inspector, I confess I've been looking for you. I have something to report to you most urgently. Well, you might try looking for me somewhere other than a hook on the wall next time. What does the report speak? An urgent report from a great detective can mean but one thing. Yes. The case of the curious murder that took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Buria, has been solved by me, naturally. Oh my god. What? Really? Yes, I've eliminated all other possibilities. No other explanations exist. No, I'm sure there are. So allow me to illuminate all your minds. For I am about to reveal my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. How many grades are you going to put? Is he gonna do his like whole animation thing again? Hi, you've solved it. Even a hedgehog understands this case. How much do you bet he's gonna botch this up? I bet $2 shimmer. We all know who was responsible for killing student boy this morning when we found criminal in wardrobe. It is a stowaway, and he has handcuffs to prove it. I didn't do it. The trouble is, there doesn't appear to be anyone else who could have killed the victim. Because as everyone knows, the cabin door was bolted shut from the inside. That means the culprit must be someone who was inside the cabin. That means it was me. Yes, it's what's called a locked room mystery in detective stories. Dad, locked room, that is point. The room was locked. Well, I can't deny that. There's no way the bolt could have been drawn across from outside the cabin. Actually, it can. You're all quite mistaken. The cabin next door is not a so-called locked room at all. What? Oh yes, there is another entrance. An entrance used last night by the culprit in order to gain access to the cabin despite the bolted door. He's gonna say something like the ventilator or some shit. It's gonna like, they're gonna be like, oh, it only fits like the size of a rat. Whatever entrance, we never discovered one. Why? It gapes open-mouthed at you even as we speak. The ventilator, man. This is like Danganronpa. The ventilator. Ha 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 ha. You think this is funny? I cannot even put my arm through that hole. That's because your arms are as thick as tree trunks. You're suggesting that the culprit entered and left the victim's cabin through that tiny opening? Oh, but if it's not possible. Baby game, baby game, baby game. Yeah, this is a baby game. And last night, the victim even witnessed an intruder in the act of passing through the ventilator. Mr. Sholmes, do you mean... Are you referring to the words Kazuma-sama wrote in his diary? 1:23 AM. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 AM. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Alright, okay. Precisely, my dear Madame Milady. Tips Fedora? But what does it mean? What is a speckled band? The answer to that particular conundrum is in this very cabin. Snake-san! Come out! Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing? He's doing the snake dance. There is this distinct element of danger, but fear not, I am ready. What I'm about to expose for you all to see will shock you to your cause. Behold! Yeah, gang, what the? Oh, it's Snake. Can't believe this is finally getting to the point. Maybe is it getting to the point? Allow me to introduce you all to the band, the speckled band. Our snake, indubitably. I've been waiting how long for the snake to appear? This game must be made for like 10-year-olds or something. Mr. Sholmes, just one thing. Pray, what troubles you? Well, that snake isn't really speckled, is it? It looks more like stripy, wouldn't you say? Oh, there's 2 snakes on board. There's more than one snake. Oh. Yes, you're right. I think in this case, you'd have to call it a stripy band? The striped band, wouldn't you? Heh heh heh. You both see and observe with distinction, however. Do you not think that is precisely the trap into which the culprit wishes you to fall? Oh my goodness, really? It's a trap? How exactly? I think perhaps it is time I explain the intricacies of my train of thought. Are you ready, Miss Pavlova? I'm sorry for the young man who died, but that is all. His death has nothing to do with me. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. There are two conclusions I've drawn from the facts. Number one, last night your friend infiltrated the victim's cabin. And number two, the same friend was responsible for the victim losing his life. No. She's turned as white as a bowl of rice again. I mean, she's already pale to begin with. Shows must be right. He's hit the nail on the head. This young woman's friend killed Mr. Asogi? It looks like he can't speak with that snake coiled around his head. Oh god. I would advise as little movement as possible, Seaman. You wouldn't want the fangs of that long friend in your neck. So everyone, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Okay, we'll watch this and we'll end the stream. Because I want to see, but I am very tired right now. Oh my god, I need more sleep. The game is afoot. Intruder's identity. Miss Pavlova, moments ago you claimed the following. As if it's nothing to do with me. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. Yet you cannot deceive yourself. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, your aching heart smarts with pain. And it is that very pain that evidences your inextricable link to the victim's death. So we ask, what was the nature of this intruder that stole into the victim's cabin on that portentous? What the hell are these words? I've actually never seen these before. Portentous night. Why, naturally, it was a friend with which you boarded this vessel, was it not? Ah, as I expected. Another telltale glance. Without doubt, your friend is the writhing serpent we see before us. And yet, that fact leaves us in a quandary. Portentous, wait, what does it mean? Portentous means of or like a portent. What is portent? What is a portent? I only know important. The victim's written observations on the night in question tell of a speckled band, whereas regrettably, the specimen's markings do not fit that description in any way. What explanation can we give, pray? What was the sight that fell upon the victim's eyes last night? No, don't look at me. This is nothing to do with any of this. Oh, but it does. You have the answer to this quandary even now hidden behind your back. Oh-ho! Yes, that which you are trying but failing to conceal can only be the snake's slaved skin. Evidently, after the subtle and horrible crime, this most deadly friend of yours shed its original skin, no? Do snakes change patterns when they shed? I feel like they stay the same way, don't they? I don't think they go from like speckled to striped, do they? I don't know. I don't own any snakes, but I can't imagine them having different coats. I don't know what you're talking about. Last night, through the ventilator visible in his cabin, your then speckled friend slithered next door. Using the bell cord on the other side as a bridge, the serpent silently descended into the victim's quarters. Yeah, imagine they keep the same pattern, right? In the dim light, it appeared to the young gentleman who was about to lose his life as a speckled band. In summary, the nature of this friend of yours, which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime, is a rare breed of snake, whose markings change each time it slows its skin. A snake so dreadful we can only imagine it would be found in the deepest depths of India. Oh, that's a bit racist. A beloved speckled snake. Topic 2. How Mr. Asogi died. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, the grim demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life and why? According to the data of which I have been apprised, it would appear that there were no visible signs of injury. Ah. In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by terrible venom. But then, if there's no, like, snake bites, I don't know. Now if we take that as a fact, we can reasonably imagine that there remains evidence to affirm it at the scene of crime. Oh no, could there be? Yes, an examination of the deceased body will prove the cause of death conclusively. Almost but not quite imperceptible puncture wounds left by the venomous fangs will seal the truth, but I feel like he hasn't. I feel like the snake is a distraction. The snake is a red herring. He's the vestiges of the snake bite delivered by a terrifying friend. This makes no sense. There is no point feigning in ignorance, Miss Pavlova. After the incident, you endeavored to hide everything, didn't you? But now your involuntary glance betrays the hiding place you chose. That's right, you hid the evidence that links you to the victim's death in that traveling case. When we first met in this cabin, it came to my attention that your case moved periodically. Your serpent assassin was restless inside, no doubt. You don't... It is telling that the victim made a note of a low whistling sound that you heard minutes before his end. That was your signal, was it not? The sound you had used to train your serpent friend. To train? Indeed, you'd put the serpent through this ventilator and wait. After a period, you'd summon it back with a whistle. You couldn't know if the animal had done its duty, so you would listen for signs of life next door. If the victim appeared to not have been dispatched, you'd release the snake once more. Sholmes has a very active imagination, I agree. Do you deny the snake has undergone such training? It is not true. He's just making everything up, man. I feel like he's a bit off the mark. Having slithered through the ventilator and down the bowel cord, the creature needed only to sink its fangs in once. And its venom would course through the victim's veins, ending his existence forever. Forever! That is the true nature of the speckled band that took the poor young man's life. There can be no doubt my logic is infallible. Conclusion. Death by a venomous snake's bite. Yeah, I feel like you're wrong. Thus concludes the herlock Sholmes' great deduction of the speckled band. Everyone is in shock. Miss Pavlova has trained her pet snake as a killing machine. There on the floor, you will observe a saucer of milk. The promise of food is the key to training any creature. That could just be, you know, food for the creature. Incredible, you've solved the mystery. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Amazing, your great deduction really lives up to its name. I see now why herlock Sholmes has become such a household name. My dear man, it was nothing remarkable. As the Russians say, I could have done it with one left hand. Susato is doubting. Could I venture an opinion, Mr. Sholmes? Are you gonna actually say something good this time, Susato? But of course, what is on your mind? It's just about your deductions before. Some things just don't quite make sense to me. I welcome questions as to my method, and will answer both loudly and proudly. You don't need to be loud. You don't need to be loud and proud. Oh wow, good. First of all, snakes are egg-laying creatures, part of the reptile family. They don't drink milk. You are well informed, madame. And reptiles, don't drink milk. Ah. It's really only mammals that like to drink milk, you see? Wait, that's weird. They don't have reptile milk? So I'm not sure it would be possible to train a snake using milk as a reward. No matter. No doubt Miss Pavlova used some other treat to encourage her pet to do her bidding. Milk was merely an example, the logic holds. Well, there is something else. Snakes have no ears. Ah. Oh my gosh, Susato's like, oh, Susato. You tell him, Susato. How are we sure snakes don't like milk? Has anyone tried? I think not. I'm sure someone has tried. I did say he'll botch up sholmes. I do hope you were arrested for a crime you did not commit, and we'll go over a new meme. Yes, I'm not sure it would be possible to signal to a snake by whistling. Lol. But madame, what of the tales from Arabia? Yeah, don't we dance to the music? Have you not heard of the snakes that dance to the sounds of a flute? I think perhaps the performers play their music in time with the snake's natural movements. Snakes don't have ears? Really? Oh my god. Oh, I see. No hands, no feet, no ears? These creatures are so inept as to be practically useless. Don't take it out on the snakes, Mr. Sholmes. There is one other thing. Oh, Susato. Susato is going hard. Susato is destroying him. He's getting schooled. Snakes use the scales on their bellies to propel themselves. So, I'm not really sure that a snake could manage to climb up a flat bell cord like the ones in those cabins. Then it should try harder! Well, why does he sound like me? Please don't be angry with me, Mr. Sholmes. The point is, even if the snake had gone through the ventilator to the next door cabin, it couldn't have come back without help. What I'm trying to say is that there are a number of reasons why it's difficult to imagine the snake could have had a part in this. I wish Susato could have done this from the start, for real. Man, he got rigged. Absolutely schooled. I think we need to step in and help again, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh no, you don't mean? Yes, we need to modify Mr. Sholmes' latest deductions and turn them into great ones they ought to be. Well, why do we have to help him? I had a feeling that this was coming. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, I'm going to save here. I'm going to save. Yes. Okay. Oh, that was a good game. I'm sorry, I'm really just really tired at the moment. I will try to. I'm gonna rest up properly next time. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like I procrastinate from going to bed, but I don't even do much anyways. I'm just like in a loop of perpetual tiredness. Maybe I should take my iron supplements. Maybe I'm just anemic right now. I am anemic, but I just always forget to take my iron supplements. That might be why I'm tired, and also I haven't been sleeping enough. That might be both of those. But yeah, I'm gonna take a nap before I get back to selling my body. But thank you for coming today. I hope you guys had fun. Yeah, I just really miss Kazuma. I miss my husband, boyfriend, best friend, roommate. Yeah, sleepy mode. I'm gonna take a nap, which hopefully won't be too long. It would suck if I took a nap for an hour. You know when you go take a nap and then you wake up more tired? Yeah, that happens every single time for me. Unless it's like a 5-minute nap. Then I feel a bit better. But if it's like a 1-hour nap, I wake up and I'm so sleepy, and then I end up sleeping more. And then before I've known it, I know it's the whole day is gone. Take a box of donuts for your sleep. Why do you like donuts so much? Am I gonna eat donuts as I sleep? Thank you for the stream, King Shima. Don't worry, we'll avenge him some way. Yeah, we'll avenge Kazuma. We will. You know what would be funny if herlock Sholmes was the murderer? Why not donuts? I like donuts. I like Mr. Donuts. Did you know that you can get like Oh, I can't remember what it was. You can get a lot of different food from Mr. Donut, apparently, like ramen and stuff. I can't remember. Something weird. My friend told me about something really unexpected from Mr. Donut. Like a really unexpected meal. I was like, they sell that there? But yes. Thank you so much for watching. I won't see you guys in a couple of days, but I will see you. The next stream will be Rizzing 101. As a professional Riz Lord, I'm gonna teach you guys how to Riz up girls. So that'll be my next stream. And then afterwards, it's Shima Radio number 7. Please submit something for that one. That one topic this week is video games. And then in between that, hopefully I will be meeting someone, and I'll tell you guys about it. And then yeah, I think for next week I'll probably do a drinking stream. Originally I was gonna do it this week, but I don't know if I'll have time this week. It's a bit of a squeeze. And then, oh my gosh, on Thursday I'm going to a Unite Up event. I'm gonna see them perform live. Ha 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 ha, which is like Wednesday for you guys, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, Otsushima, thank you for coming. And I'll see you guys next time. Yeah. Thank you for watching as always. Appreciate you guys. What else is there? Was there anything else I wanted to say? Yeah. There's still gonna be stuff I'll be working on in the background while I'm not streaming. I think I just need to pace myself a little bit so I can work on other content as well. But yeah, really appreciate you guys. And also, flag competition, Shima flag competition. Make a Shima flag. Go on Microsoft Paint. Go make a flag right now. I'm gonna stream. It's due by the end of this month, so I'll probably do a stream in early July. And you know, don't you want a custom voice message by me? I can make it really long. I can do a whole scenario if you want. You don't want that? You don't want it? Are you saying you don't want to hear my voice? There's a Shima flag competition. If you go on my Twitter, it's a bit old. I need to retweet it. I'll retweet it. I will retweet it and yeah. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming, guys. I want more donuts. Why do I always get these characters in the chats? Either you like donuts or you really like what's it called, Optimus Prime or something. Yeah. M Spain flag. What is that? Yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming today, everyone. Have a good day. I will go take a nap now. Goodbye. And I really want to do a Zatsudan stream sometime, but maybe that will be my drinking stream for next time. I don't know. I want to do a full-on Zatsudan stream where I just talk for 2 hours. MS Paint. MS Paint. Oopsies. Okay, I was like, M Spain. Is that like some version of Spain? Shima Spain? Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Also, really appreciate all the art you do for me, Benami. Honestly, it's really, really cool. Thank you. Yeah. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.